What up, Mix? Got you, homie. Let's do this. Haven't been the same. Bang a wicked bitch, it's flattering. See triple sixes on a black widow's abdomen. You catch little, and I'm back and it's hazardous. Mix on the beats, and I'm creeping through your labyrinth. I'm aberrant. Haven't hit. Maddie spoke the finest. Invoke the highest gods with the flyest blood is timeless. Your highness and trying, swept under the rug. I possess diamonds, the color of blood. You're in love with the slut. Smug pedal to the day I die. Heavy metal plays, getting blazed. It's my state of mind. Break is fine for cream. It seems that it's payback. Hate inside the scene, but I dream of a Maybach. Say that I'm flawless. My office is laid back. Bang brats and coffins, tossed with the plague rats. State facts and boast. A host to a parasite. Here to fight the ghost of my foes with a pair of mics.
Oxes, burners, reapers, police need us.
I gotta have it.
Nothing new under the sun. It's never what you do, but how it's done.
The beat. Oxes, burners, reapers, police need us.
I gotta have it.
Nothing new under the sun. It's never what you do, but how it's done.
The beat.
Either give me respect or I'll slit your own neck. Madecipha is a prophet, I predict my own death. Moving forward now, I'm a one-man team. I'm a stuntman's dream, I'm a blood canteen. That soothing horror sound, like crunch stampede. Sleaze sluts suck easy, I fuck like damn beats.
Welcome to another week of Song Breakdown with Madecipha. I'm Eidolon. This is Madecipha. Together, where your righteousness go on. So, this week we have Inspiration and Magic off of the album
Cold-Blooded. It's an EP. This is my second EP done entirely by our homie Miggs, who is now our current producer for Righteousness Gone.
I got a question because I came around when you and Miggs were already working together, established partnership. How did you come? Where did you even meet Miggs?
Oh, you don't know the story?
No.
Okay, so he was on, the first time I ever worked with him was 2011. It was on To Whom It May Concern. He did the intro, The Reality Sucks. That little had that little.
Well, how'd
sample.
you meet him?
5 a.m. I have no idea how him and 5 a.m. met. Like 5 a.m. knows a lot of producers. He checks out band camps and sound clicks or whatever and found producers. I think that's how they met. Miggs, if you want to tell me how you met 5. When you see this, I'm not really sure how they met.
I met him through you.
Yeah, but I met him through 5, and me and 5, did a lot of shit together or whatever. And he put me on the. Actually, I think the first time I worked with him was Nobody Better. You know that song, Nobody Better? Me, Donnie Menace, and 5. Then I think he did. Okay, I was on that track. Then Then he did a song for me, and then we didn't talk for a couple years because I was heavily using Live and Anthro, and they were like my tight homies. So it's kind of like how Thomas does all my. There's a million people who want to do art for me, but I just always go to Thomas because he's like my boy, and we got a thing going. So I basically was using Live and Anthro, and I didn't really like. He was doing his own thing. We didn't really like link up until this point. So right now, at Cold-Blooded, in the timeline of Madecipha, me and Live and Anthro just had the fallout. We broke up in February 2015. This EP came out like October 15th, which is next week, 2016. So it's a good year after we broke up, and I haven't established my new producer yet, and I wanted to make an EP, and like I said, I like to have each EP 8 tracks done by different producers. Everyone so far has been a different producer, the entire thing, just one producer, 8 tracks, and I like to test my styles and see how it is. And this one, I'm pretty certain that I mean, he might have reached out to me. I don't want to tell the story wrong, but I think I hit him up and I'm like, yo, I would like you to do an EP for me, whatever. And then we just handled the business, you know what I'm saying? I took care of him, and he sent me some beats, and I turned it into this EP, and it came out pretty good. This EP has a different vibe. It's like the first time you hear me, like, not on, like, Anthro or in Live did a lot of, like, just loops, and it was, I mean, they have their own style, too. So up until that point, you just heard me on that style beats. Miggs changed it up completely, and the beats were fire, and I had to change my flow a little bit and make it a little different. So this was the first time seeing like my versatility and how I'm able to work with different producers and people besides him. Like I worked with Danny Damage once in a while amongst my thing and Anabolic, and like my CDs had, you know, other producers on them once in a while, but for whatever the reason was, me and Miggs didn't link up again from 2011 to 2016, so it was a good solid 5 years where we really didn't do anything. I mean, I was friends with him on Facebook and all that, but we weren't like, doing a bunch of music together up until around 2016. That's when he kind of came into picture, did this, and then we did more projects as time went on.
No.
But yeah, go ahead.
This EP, and he also did your remix album.
Yeah, but that's going to be at another chapter. We're going to do that album too, because there's a lot of fire songs on
Those are
that.
the only two where he did.
He did the entire thing. Yes.
Those are other albums you mix producers.
Well, other like Arachnophobia, he did a bunch of beats on it,
Okay.
stuff like that. Like he was on it a few
But
times.
he was exclusively on Infectious.
He was on Macabre Mentality. He made a few beats on that one.
Oh, cool. Okay. Yeah, he is a monster with the beats, especially his new shit.
But yes, this EP, Cold Blooded, was entirely Migs, and I think it's a different style of Migs because now we're working with composed beats Migs, who doesn't use any samples. Back at this time, he clearly was using samples because this song alone, like in the hook, has a Nas sample, and I'm pretty sure. He chopped it up, and like he proved that he's also versatile, that he can make looped and chopped and do all sorts of samples and everything, and that he can also do things on. I don't know if he does it on a piano or what his craft is. I've never seen videos of him making beats before, but he makes composed beats, and I know those are like really hard to make too. Like I said, the only other person I think that I've ever used a composed beat from was Nautilus when I first started rapping. Like those were all like done on Reason, and that's composing a beat. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not sure what program.
Yeah, he made it on Reason. Yeah, back in the day, like 2004. You know what I mean? So my whole time from there to 2016 when I met with him have been like sampled horror movie themes. I've been kind of had like a thing, you know what I mean? And I was like, all right, maybe it's time to go in a different direction and see what else is out there. And that's when Migs came to the table and we linked up and kind of worked.
As everybody knows, Migs is the third member who's not with us of Righteousness Gone.
Shout out to Migs.
Yeah, who does our beats, fully composed, no samples, beautifully done.
Our CD just came out. It's actually an
Fire
EP,
beats.
but it's dope packaging. It's $10. It's 8 songs, all done by Migs.
SpiderBiteRecords.com. Get yourself a copy. You got a T-shirt too.
You could either, if you want, you could just hit me up on Instagram at Madecipha, at Eidolon. You could hit us up and we could either, if you're local.
You got the T-shirt. Get your throat slit, head cut off type. If you're into that, you know what I'm saying. Righteousness Gone. We got baby
fresh.
smalls, double XL for the big guy. We got it for the little guy. We got all sizes. Once again, you want to see that?
You could hit us up. You could get it off the website, or you could just contact us, and we could we got Venmo, we got PayPal.
You know what I'm saying? $20 get you a CD and a shirt.
Yeah, $20 for both.
We got all sizes. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, definitely the album's fire. 8 fire tracks. I'm very happy. It's my first time I'm part of a group project, so
it came out good. He did a good job. I did a good job. Yeah. I've been listening to it a lot.
But that's for a different time. Let's get back to this. Inspiration of Magic.
Yeah.
How did you come up with the name of the...
I don't really know. I just thought someone... I'm weird. I just get these little... I'll watch something on TV and they'll say something. You know what I mean? Like talking about how much Goliath's sword weighed, and I'm like, I was like talking about how it weighed 20 pounds, and I'm like, yo, I'm gonna flip that. So I was like, my sword weighs 20 pounds. So I heard someone say how inspiring magic is, and I'm like, yo, the inspiration of magic, that's dope. I'm gonna flip that and make that a song title. Some of my song titles come to me in weird ways. Or sometimes I just think of some random shit like caring for a cobra, or sometimes I hear something on ancient aliens, and that becomes an idea for a song title. You know what I mean? It's kind of.
Who did the artwork for the cover? I think it was different artwork than we usually have.
Yeah, it was this girl Juliana Roy. She was
just freehand something.
Yeah. I have the original in the studio.
All right, so we know who made the beat. When did you record this album?
2016. Nautilus actually recorded this whole album.
At
my studio, yeah.
Oh, he came down.
He came and recorded me. At this time I didn't have anybody to record me, so he recorded the whole thing.
Wow. Good to see him.
I must have yelled at him 50 times as far as yo, what are you doing? We had that talk mad times, dude. I felt like his stepfather just yelling at him the whole time. I was like, bro, you gotta make a move. But we'll see.
I recorded with him when we and you were on hiatus. We're talking to you. He has a mobile studio. We're coming to you, and
he just came. I already have a studio, so I was like, I'll pay you.
I had the Inner Silence booth that I was using at the time.
Well, the one over there?
Yeah.
He came here and recorded you?
At the other place I was living at. He took the bus out. I pick him up over where the bus drops off, bring him to the crib. And he'd stay about 4 or 5 hours, and he did Hands Up, and
yeah, no, he's talented. Yeah. He's talented. He's good. The album sounds fine. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if I had it remastered by James later or somebody took a look at it.
Did you remaster it or no?
I don't remember. I remastered a bunch of them. I remastered.
Sounds good to me.
some of them I went into and just cleaned up a little bit. Like, I don't remember if he did them or Noel, or which ones I looked at, which ones I didn't.
I'll play a clip from Inspiration of Magic, the song we're talking about right now.
I think that's Raekwon. I'm not sure.
It is Raekwon.
That's Nas. Raekwon and Nas, right?
Yeah, Miggs is talented, man.
Yeah.
The way he chopped it is perfect.
Yeah, no.
The Inspiration of Magic, that's a sound clip from that. You can check it out there.
I made about 300 hard copies. They all have a different back, and I'm going to make one more. I keep all my pressings like limited and everything like that. You can check it out for free on YouTube. It's on iTunes if you like buying digital music. If you want a hard copy, you can hit me up, and I'll send you one or two of them. I got, like I said,
we still make CDs.
Yeah, we still make CDs, and I make everything like first edition, second edition. I make it for collectors. I truly, in my heart, think that this is going to take off, and that people are going to be like, wow, and like the fact that I have like CDs that are only 100 made with this cover and that cover and all that. I think that shit is cool. I liked collecting CDs and ICP stuff when I was coming up and when I was younger. So obviously I hope my stuff becomes collectible, but regardless if it does or it doesn't, I'm still going to do it that way because that's what my heart tells me and I'm just following that. You know what I mean? Right? You feel me?
Yeah. I mean, if
low numbers,
if and when it does, you already got the catalog. You know, it's ready to go. And you open up shop anyway.
But that's it for we missed last week. We had a lot going on. But not that, like I said, the 50 of you that pay attention, that's a high number. 50 is like the 34.
It's the hottest segment on YouTube. What are you talking about?
This is that weekly, you need that. This is that fix.
You know, that old car odometer, that's the viewers going like that.
I don't know. We should make like a podcast. I think we're funny.
We should do, I just popped in my head, we should do an album review.
Of our own album? For the Righteous Squad. Fire!
You know what I'm saying? We can sit there, we can talk about it, 8 tracks. We can ask each other questions about how we came up with the ideas for the tracks.
Thanks for tuning in. That's it for today.
Go get yourself a t-shirt. You know what I'm saying? Right here, look, get a closer look. T-shirt, CD, SpiderBearRecords.com. Go get yourself one.
Yo, what up, Mix? Got you, homie. Let's do this. Haven't been the same. Bang a wicked bitch, it's flattering. See triple sixes on a black widow's abdomen. You catch little, and I'm back and it's hazardous. Migs on the beats, and I'm creeping through your labyrinth. I'm aberrant. Haven't hit. Maddie spoke the finest. Invoke the highest gods with the flyest blood is timeless. Your highness and trying, swept under the rug. I possess diamonds, the color of blood. You're in love with the slut. Smug pedal to the day I die. Heavy metal plays, getting blazed. It's my state of mind. Break is fine for cream. It seems that it's payback. Hate inside the scene, but I dream of a Maybach. Say that I'm flawless. My office is laid back. Bang brats and coffins, tossed with the plague rats. State facts and boast. A host to a parasite. Here to fight the ghost of my foes with a pair of mics.
Oxes, burners, reapers, police need us. I gotta have it.
Nothing new under the sun. It's never what you do, but how it's done.
The beat. Oxes, burners, reapers, police need us. I gotta have it.
Nothing new under the sun. It's never what you do, but how it's done.
The beat.
Either give me respect or I'll slit your own neck. Madecipha is a prophet, I predict my own death. Moving forward now, I'm a one-man team. I'm a stuntman's dream, I'm a blood canteen. That soothing horror sound, like crunch stampede. Sleaze sluts suck easy, I fuck like DMP.